All right, I'm out here on this midday Sunday between services, fixing to go put a hay bale out back here for them. They're completely out, and my plan is, as soon as they're done right here with that hay bale in that barn, we're gonna move them back up here. I'll get a hay bale and put out up here, but until they finish that one, they'll stay in that back section because I don't want all the boys and girls on that fence messing with it. So when they get done and I move them up here, then I'll take that feeder and pull it over this way a little bit and then move them to the front section of this, which has a little bit of grass in it and some weeds and stuff, so they'll have some little bit of forage when I get them moved over there. The back's pretty much done for this year. I won't be moving them back over there. But also, we just got back in town last night about 11. We went up to Gatlinburg, Tennessee, Pigeon Forge, watched the Christmas parade, and on our way up there, went through Merville and stopped at Royal King and got some chicken layer pellets. It was $3 a bag up there, so I went ahead and got 10 bags of that. Should have got more, but I didn't. God, I wish Royal King, if you ever see this, which I doubt y'all will, anybody that makes any decisions here will ever see this video, but if y'all do, please come to Georgia, at least North Georgia. I'll be a designated weekly shopper there. I love them a whole lot more than for any big farm box store. A whole lot better than any of the other ones, and y'all know all the other ones. I love my local co-op, but they don't have a lot of stuff. They got a good bit, but I love Royal King. Sometimes on Saturdays, me and the wife will get up early and just drive 2.5 hours just to go walk around Royal King for a couple hours. So we need one in Georgia. We're getting another Tractor Supply not 5 miles from here that we don't need, but it is what it is. So we got that chicken feed there. Also got this other water tub. I don't use the bigger ones because I got all the goats and stuff, so they can't drink out of the bigger ones. So I've got, this is a 40 gallon. I think I've got a 30 gallon back there already, but they're going through it in about a day. So what I'm gonna do is actually put them side by side. So where there's two, they should have close to 100 gallons of water to drink, and that'll keep them from going and it drying out. And the big thing is when they're feeding this hay, they drink a lot more water because it's just dry. So, and I've got to figure out why this fence ain't hot right here, because we got a little pesky goat keeps coming across. So I'm actually going to my tester and test that real quick, and then we'll get some hay put out. I'm also looking at a brand new tester. This one works. I just like to have one of those that, this is just cheap when I bought from Tractor Supply, and it gives me the voltage, but I like to have one of those. You touch it to the line, and it'll tell you direction of where it's drawing, so you can find out where your shorts are at a little easier. The most part, as hard as this test, as hard as these lines are, you can, here at top, get him back through. Only because I don't want him over here. The chicken food out of there. See if we can get him back across. Just tested it. Not as hot as it could be. Take it out. I'm gonna go mess with that. Oh, got the tractor running. It's been running for a little bit. Got it warmed up. Get the bucket. Also got some pins for the bucket. The ones that are on it are really short, and they have like a kind of a B clip that goes on the side. I don't know what actually they're called, but they're a pain to get out, especially when it's really cold. So I got some pins that are a little bit longer and some new cotter pins to keep them on. So we'll get the bucket changed out for the hay sprayer. Get back in the back. gotta try to do is get back down, drive through there, and get it back up. These I ain't worried about. They'll be wanting food. That one will take off running. So let me get over there and get situated. Alright, I don't know how much of that was on camera, but you should have seen most of it anyway. So down here, water trough. I'm gonna leave the tractor running, so I hope y'all can hear me. What I'm gonna do is move this water trough over a little bit and then put this new one right here, right next to it right there. And try to make sure they're leveled up. And I think I'm going to turn the water on. I'm going to top that one off and put it over on that one until it gets done running. Or just go turn it on and bring it down here, fill that one up, and just lay it over into that one like this, and then go turn it off. I don't know yet. I'll figure out how it all is going to work, because when I'm moving the divider fence here, the electric, over to that side, I need it here. So on this side I need it here, but I'm really thinking about maybe getting me a short piece of rubber hose or something and putting a nipple on that one. But I also want it over here because I think when I move on to this side of the electric, I'm moving on that side of it, it'll stay here. So then I want to move both of these over here. Try to give this some rest right here. So make sure yet, but for today we're going to try it like this. I'm going to go turn the water on, then I'll come back down here, fill that one up, and then leave it in that one and go turn it off, and we'll try it like that for now. I'll leave y'all down here. I'll be right back. The water on. Get my leg wet. Alright, what I just went and did is I'm on swapping this electric fence from one side to the other, from here to there, I always like to give them that shelter, because it's the only one we got in this pasture. This one we built it right in the middle. So what I did is the T-post I was tying to when the fence is on that side is about right behind that shelter right there. So I moved the insulators over to about right there. So that way when I get ready to move them, as soon as, like I said a while ago, as soon as I move them to the front, I'm going to move all of them to that side. I'll drag that feeder over to in here somewhere and just start about where the line is and just start working it that way through that field, and then turn and bring it back down through this lower section, depending on how long they're over here. But when I do that, I can move this electric and keep it tied to the same spot here. Move the 2 water troughs over to here and put me a little water hose on that. That way I can water both. That'll give this area some rest completely. And then also, I can just tie these to the insulators I moved to right there. I mean, the front of this don't get a whole lot of rest, but it is what it is. In the summertime, hopefully this summer, once I get, if y'all can see the metal frame out there, once I get it built, I'll be able to take them off this section and put them on that one, and then move them to that one. I'll be able to put these waters on that side of the fence, close this off completely so it'll get all complete rest, and then they'll have that shelter whichever side of the fence they're on over there. I'll be able to just put the 2 waters, if they're on that side, right there. If they're on this side, I can put them right here. So we're getting there slowly but surely. I mean, I got a lot of projects to do. I need to put the other H brace here, the 2 H braces up there, the double H on the corner up there, get the gate in right here, and then this section will be done. But then I've also got to run fence on the property line back there, and then down this side, and then come and connect it right up there where the pigs are. So on top of that, I got the brush I pushed up last week. Need to get it burnt. Finish cleaning up the lower stuff in here, down here, up there. But then also, that fence line needs some trimming back a lot. Some of that stuff's starting to die and fall toward the fence, and some trees down and stuff like that. So our limbs down, so I gotta get all that cleaned up. And this whole section, what they've ate on these trees and broken down, y'all can see all the stuff fell. It needs cleared up. Got a big brush pile here, needs burnt. And I want a mini X to dig this ditch about right past this log here. It gets real shallow, the ditch does, so it runs over and runs out into pasture and runs down in this area. So if I can get that ditch dug a little deeper, just maybe a foot deep, right through there and then around, kind of goes between these trees, and right in here a little bit, dug down just a little bit, keep it from running out here in pasture and make it wash right there. As you can see, it washes all the sticks down, and I'll just keep scraping them out right there. But they got their hay and they're happy now. I get extremely nervous about that net wrap stuff. Making sure I get all of it off of them bales. I don't know if y'all can see in that video, I haven't went back and watched it yet, but they get on it pretty quick, so I just don't want one of them getting that stuff in their stomach and it killing them. Original one's got to be a 50 gallon. This is a 40 gallon. But either way, that one's about probably a full 24 hours they'll empty it. So if we don't completely top it off every day, it's completely empty the next day and they've got it drug out. So both of these should get us 48 hours without them playing with them. Let's top everybody else's water off while we're out here. Get back! Get back! Your bucket collect eggs. I don't know how long it's going to take this grass to recover when we get these out of here. Kind of winterized that before we left out of town because we had some 20-degree days for a couple days, so kind of closed off all the vent holes, closed the doors off a little bit. Now I need to go top off their feeder. Get out of here. Get.